Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you follow on Instagram because I post lots of tips, tricks, recipes, and all that there. And in today's video, we're making some healthy, nutritious breakfasts that are gonna fuel your whole day, give you energy, and a nutritious boost. So the first thing I'm showing you is a green smoothie. It's my new favorite recipe. And keep in mind, I do make fruit-free smoothies. So I'm using a base of cucumber to be really hydrating in the morning, especially when you haven't been drinking water all night. Some avocado for some healthy fats, and mint for both flavor and digestion. It really freshens it first thing in the morning. I love the mint. Some spinach, you can also do kale, whatever kind of greens that you want. And even though this is fruit-free, it doesn't taste like spinach because I think the fat of the avocado kind of covers it. Some protein powder. This is the vegan one that I've been using lately from Protein World. I like it, it's good. And then, of course, some almond milk. You can also do coconut water if you want super hydrating or just water, but I find the almond milk is a bit more hydrating. So that's been my favorite green smoothie lately. You can also take it to go, which would be perfect. Next up, we're making our own yogurt. Yes, guys, and it only has 2 ingredients. So I'm starting off with coconut milk, which is full of healthy fats and are gonna keep you full. Then I'm adding in 3 capsules of probiotics. Each of these had 25 billion in it, in case you want to know. I don't think it matters on the amount of billion, but for reference, and that's all you're going to need. You just put the probiotics into the can of coconut yogurt. You want to use full fat because I'm pretty sure light won't thicken up if you don't use like a full fat one. And don't be scared of fat, guys, because healthy fat doesn't make you fat. I'm putting in a little bit of vanilla for flavor. So I am doing a sugar-free one. If you wanted to put a little bit of coconut sugar, you can, but also you can leave it for after. You cover it with cellophane and then you leave it for about 48 hours in a warm spot. So you can do it in your oven with the light on or just on your countertop, just not in the fridge. After 2 days, mine thickened up like this, and then you can store it in the fridge for a few days, and that will also make it get a little bit thicker once it's been cultured. So make sure you culture it outside and then you can store it in the fridge to kind of thicken it up. And then you have coconut yogurt that is super clean. There's no preservative. It's just coconut milk and probiotics. You get the gut health benefits from the probiotics. I'm putting on some blueberries because they're low in sugar and full of antioxidants. And then my favorite, Purely Elizabeth granola. If I eat granola, it's normally Purely Elizabeth because it's only sweetened with coconut sugar. Super simple. Next up, we're making grain-free porridge. As you guys know, I tend to stay mainly away from grains or from eating grains. It's more of a splurge item. So we're making this yummy porridge that you can meal prep as well. I'm using some almond milk. You can use whatever kind of vegan milk that you like. Cashew, macadamia, go crazy. Use hemp if you like. Then we're using some almond flour. So I'm using 3 tablespoons of that. It's got some great vitamin E and healthy fats that are gonna keep us full. It's also got some protein, so we got good stuff there. Some hemp seeds. These are really high in omega and also protein, plus it also helps thicken the porridge. Some chia seeds. Again, these are loaded with omegas and also help to thicken the porridge. If you don't like chia, you can do flax here instead. I'm going to add flax next, but whichever one you don't like, you can always add just 1 tablespoon more of something else that I've used in this porridge, if that makes sense, just because we want it to get nice and thick. I'm putting that on a stove to medium heat and just stirring that around and adding in some cinnamon as well for flavor. Again, you can add whatever kind of spices that you like. You can do chai here, whatever you want. Once it's cooked, it will kind of look like this. It's gelled up, and this is really great to just keep in the fridge and then heat up with even a little bit more almond milk or to eat right away. And then I'm putting on some frozen berries that I microwave because then they get soft and they run and it tastes more like a blueberry muffin. And adding on some almond butter because you can never have enough healthy fats in my life. And of course, this just tastes really good and it melts if it's warm, and the nut butter kind of swirls around with the berries and it's just so delicious. It's perfect if it's cold out where you live, like it is for me. Next up, we're making a scramble wrap, which is basically a scramble and a wrap. So I'm starting off by shredding some purple sweet potato. You can do orange sweet potato, but purple is fun to me and it was also on sale this week, so I got purple. You kind of shred that up and then you cook that on the pan until it's crisp. Then I'm adding in an egg. You can also do a chickpea egg if you're vegan, or a tofu scramble, something like that. Once that's cooked, I'm putting that on my grain-free wrap. Again, if you're not grain-free, you don't have to do this. some avocado for some healthy fats, along with some spinach for some greens. So I tend to always try to include greens, fat, and protein in all my breakfasts so that our blood sugar is stabilized, you're not getting a spike or a crash, and you have some long fuel that your brain and your body can use to get through the day. Rolling that up, and of course, grain-free ones are a little bit more tough, but if you warm them up beforehand, they get nice and soft. Obviously, I was filming, so it got a bit hard while I was filming this, but you can do that and it'll make it soft. And it's so delicious. You've got the potato complex carb. You're good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed these healthy breakfast ideas. If you try them out, obviously tag me on Instagram. I'm sharing your guys' makes all the time on there, and I love seeing you make them and enjoy them. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my new blog. It's launched. I have recipes and posts on there, so thanks.